Hello YouTube, I Fix It All here, Team I Fix It All. Checking up on my sunlight conditions. And my onions that I planted were on 14 days. Getting a little bit more light in here. I took out this red oak right here that was chopping off my evening or my midday sun in the month of August. To my tater bed, and I've noticed got quite a bit of sun from taking out that red oak. There's still a little bit of a missing link here, and unfortunately it happens to be these guys, but that's a temporary thing. The width of that shade is tolerable. I got a couple more I got to take out, but you never know when you're going to run into one that's going to barber chair on you. And this one did. But I got deep enough. It had a barber chair right there, but it didn't finish out because I was deep enough. Got my wedge laying right there. And my cut on this tree was acting weird. So I just, my bar just kept on getting drawn in at a weird ass angle. So I decided to change my entire approach. I needed it to drop just like it is, so that was a success. And I discovered why my bar was getting drawn and changed an angle on my back cut. This is the way I choose to cut trees, so normally I'll cut the wedge with the low side down, but it doesn't, never mind that, but I always come in on the back like that. And I had the wife pull the Bronco early over there because I was just afraid to cut any deeper. And as you can see, I was about an inch worth of meat on this side, and probably a couple inches of meat on this side. But I told her go ahead and give it a try, and she pulled it, so I'm snatch blocked over there, and she's on the Bronco, and she just drives, and it came down, and we see the tree is hollow. So I'll probably just take advantage of the moment here and plant something in there. I don't know what yet. Let it rot out over the years. Let's go check on my onions. Two weeks. Oh, I got inventory taters too, because I'm pretty sure I've got chicken dug taters right there and there. Oh my god. Yep. Oh my god. There's another. There's another. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What the hell? Tater, tater, tater. Tater seed, because it's sliced. When you drop taters for seed, make sure you always cut them in half at a minimum. Well, there's a tater. Chicken dug tater. I'm going to have to come get taters. There's another tater. Chicken dug taters. Well, it's kind of like you come out and shop for a few potatoes and do that every couple of days. So maybe it's working out. I got to harvest my sunflower. It's time. There's my onions. 2 weeks old. 2-week-old onions. Chooching along pretty good. I don't know if this is too much sun or not, but I just let the onions in the garden bolt. And you saw part one, how I planted them. I didn't even sift them or nothing. I just planted the entire pod, broke it up, and spread it out. There's still new guys popping. It rained yesterday pretty good. We'll let these guys get some sun and do their thing. Not sure how much shade this is. I'll move this in a little while. somewhere else. But my intention is to pull them and dry them and hang them up. Put them in a bag and use them for seed next spring. Got my corn seed ready for next year. It's enough for me and enough to share. Got a bunch of peas from this year. Got some zinnia flowers and some wild mullein that's drying out. And I've restocked up on sumac. I didn't go as hog wild this year as I did last year. Life is good. Speaking of zinnias, excuse the dog. I mean, marigolds and zinnias, they just won't stop being colorful. Oh, that's our... No, that's another dog. Aren't they cool? I mean, we're at the end of September and October. And I've got bees still happy. Still trying to learn how to properly identify a honeybee. And from what I understand, if they got fur all over their face, then they're probably a bumblebee. A furry face. There's different breeds of honeybee. Oops. Yeah, I hear a bee buzzing somewhere. There's another one. How's it going, buddy? Want to be YouTube famous? Alrighty, guys. Let's get to some firewood. I've got to take that tree out right there. And I'm starting to think that neighboring tree right next to it, deeper in the woods. And then in this V'd out section here, for my east, my rising sun, that tree right there. Of course, I won't need all that for firewood, but it's serving a purpose. Eventually, I've got to drop these two, maybe three, right here, this little small cluster. And then I have to delimb some of this above the treehouse and zip line it. But from what I saw on that red oak up there, it really does have me worried about this tree over here, which is tall enough to hit the house. It's a big guy. But it's leaning like this. And I want to pull it like that. It's pretty big tree. I don't know what I have put against it for scale. So you'll know. By the way, this is a volunteer apple tree that I'm trying to protect from the deer. Had a literal apple I was eating, and I noticed the seeds inside that apple was sprouting in the apple. So I'm like, okay, is that a message from God or what? Plant that seed, and there's an apple tree. It'll be a red apple of some sort, maybe. Get my shovel here. Give you some scale. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty big one. Hope it's not hollow. Alrighty guys, see ya. Bye.